What we're talking about, Perry High School star Koa Peat making a big announcement about his future.
So the 6'8" power forward says he is choosing to go to the University of Arizona. So our sports director Mark McClune is now on the phone to talk about this. This is really a big deal, isn't it, Mark?
No, absolutely. We're talking about the best high school basketball player in Arizona history, 4 state championships at Perry, and leading the Pumas to the state championship, a game that you saw in Arizona's family just a couple weeks ago, with a broken hand his final year, his senior season, and really they had no issues. I mean, they were dominant. We're talking about a 5-star recruit who was wanted by every school in the country. So the decision to stay home and go, stay in the state of Arizona and go down to Tucson is significant because it's a big day for Arizona basketball. Probably the biggest day in a decade, playing Duke in the Sweet 16, and now they get one of the biggest recruits in the country, and they keep him in state.
This is so exciting. Mark and I were texting last night because he's like, do you have any idea? Because he goes to Perry High School, which is where my kids go, but you actually talked to Coach Sam Duane, who said he's going to New York because of the McDonald All-American game this weekend. For this to happen, though, I mean, what do you see in the future? What does this mean for U of A basketball? They're also getting Bryce James, the son of LeBron James.
Right, and what's interesting is so Koa is not doing any interviews today. He's not doing any interviews locally until after he gets back. But he did sit down with our Yetta Gibson for her show, and you'll see some of that tonight on our tournament update show after Duke and Arizona. And she really tried to get which school he was going to out of him. I think she asked him about 14 questions. So hopefully the interview still holds up. But she did bring up LeBron, and it's interesting kind of what he said there about wanting to listen to LeBron and the connection. You can tell he has a lot of respect for him. He said he grew up watching him. So the fact that now in Tucson, Koa Peat's going to have all of his fans from the Valley, and I would imagine that LeBron's going to pop in there from time to time to see his son. Arizona's already rolling in college basketball, and this just kind of raises the stakes and makes it an even bigger name when they're on the schedule.
Hey, Mark, we're sitting here watching. I'm just mesmerized watching him play basketball. I mean, he is like a man among boys playing. Talk about how good he really is.
Yeah, we saw it in the state championship all 4 years, and he really could take over the game. He wasn't a selfish player, so the games were, they were close in the first half, but I think he was able to just really, flex his muscle literally and figuratively, but he would let his teammates get involved. And, was a team player, and I think there was really good chemistry at Perry. And he also kind of was a trailblazer, the fact that he didn't go to the prep schools. He probably, could have, and but he decided to stay home, go to one of the AIA schools, and had an amazing experience. We talked to him over there before the state championship game and after the state championship game. You can tell how much it meant to him to play with his high school teammates and really have, that special time in the AIA. And he traveled all over the country as well. He was on Team USA basketball, one of the best players there. So, we're talking about a generational talent. And I've been here since 2006, guys. I've never seen a better high school basketball player. Maybe a Richard Jefferson, Mike Bibby, Channing Frye, Jared Bayless, you could put in that conversation. But nobody has 4 state championships. So I'm just going to go ahead and anoint him, in my mind, the best high school basketball player in Arizona history.
Wow, I think so, too. I've been privileged to be able to watch him numerous times live, and just unreal. I mean, it's unreal. He looks like an NBA player already. So, Mark, thanks for joining us this morning. We appreciate your insight. Koa Peat going to the University of Arizona.